はい、おはようございます。なほです。
And I'm Matt.
はい、この Come On Radio では私たちが運営する英語のオンラインプログラム Come Online について英語で語っていくポッドキャストです。It's been a long time now, Matt.
Yeah, it's been a few months.
Yeah.
Almost.
But we restarted this because we had the monitor program.
2 weeks ago.
July. Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
はい、7月に行ったモニタープログラム、Come Online のプログラムにご参加いただいた方を今日ゲストにお迎えして、スペシャルインタビューをしていきたいと思います。今日のゲストはKanakoさんです。
Yes, and so I'm so happy after a few months of not doing Come On Radio that we have Kanako-san. Number one, because she participated in our Come Online Monitor program 2 weeks ago, which was very fun, very inspiring, and we'll talk about that. But number two, because I met Kanako-san a few months ago before the monitor session. And, Naho, when you just meet a person that has the same mindset as you, the same mentality, and you can just connect right away, kind of like you have the same, missions in life and same ways of thinking. That's what I felt with Kanako-san. So we are so happy to have her on the program and so grateful she participated in the monitor session. So Kanako-san.
Hello.
Hey, good to see you.
It's
Hi,
great to see you
Kanako-san.
both.
How are you?
I'm doing fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm good, but I just can't stop thinking about Kamo and Come On Radio with the StreamYard logo. Can you please explain, Kanako-san, the revelation that we just
Come on. The duck wearing headphone that says S. I don't know what it means by S, but it's probably StreamYard.
Yeah.
But I thought this duck in Japanese, the duck with a green head is Kamo in Japanese. And that overlaps with come on up.
Yeah.
So I thought this Kamo is the logo of Come On Up English.
in 20 sessions, we have no one said anything until Kanako-san today. So that is why we are laughing so hard, because right before we started, Kanako-san made this revelation to us.
It's a great ice break.
So we're having fun. It's a great start. But before we get into the questions, Kanako-san, would you mind introducing yourself? You know what you studied, where you're living, your work and hobbies to everyone.
I am from Nagoya. Now I live in Tokyo, but I like where I lived. Nagoya is very close to Toyota City, where car production goes on, and there are many factories, and factory workers are coming from abroad. In Nagoya, in English education was very hot in Nagoya, and I was exposed to a lot of English-speaking environment, and a lot of English since when I was 12. Yeah. My major is comparative literature. My focus was Canadian literature, specifically about Mordecai Richler, where Mordecai Richler was someone who worked in Montreal. So I used a lot of English.
Yeah, of course, growing up, that makes sense that you studied English, but comparative literature is also a very English-intensive major. And I'm a fan of literature myself, but I will be honest and say that I did not know Mordecai Richler and do not know much about Canadian literature. So I think I know what my reading material will be tonight. So thank you for sharing.
Thank you, Kanako-san. Okay, so let's move on to our questions about the Come Online monitor session, what we did 2 weeks ago, and Kanako-san participated. And what did you enjoy most about the program?
Yes. It was my first time using EdTech in the program. Education technology, just icon shows up for who is moving the idea. And we were not able to see face to face, but during this COVID time, it was a perfect material for us, a perfect technology for us to share our knowledge and work collectively. And yeah, for the good outcome. I really enjoyed using it.
Thank you very much for saying that, by the way. We also, of course, love EdTech, and it's kind of one of those positive points that we try to focus on with COVID. And obviously, you're in Japan, I'm in Los Angeles, and Naho is in Thailand, and we're able to connect. But like you said, collectively sharing ideas, because of course we have those group discussions that are so intensive, and then we come back with the big group. We can't really all talk at once, so we share ideas. And so thank you for enjoying that, Kanako-san. We love it too. I hope you'll use it. You use some of those too.
Yeah. Please use it more and more, and please involve us more and more. It's so good. We're learning many new things.
Yeah, maybe we should do one of those every morning. We'll get as many people as we can, do an EdTech, find out some ideas, share just 5 minutes in the morning. Wouldn't that be great?
Absolutely.
A worldwide EdTech poll every morning. Oh,
That sounds cool.
Whoever's listening and knows how to do that, help us.
Please. Yeah, and next question. Why would you recommend this program to others? Hope you think it's good to recommend for others.
Of course. Yeah. First is because we are able to use EdTech so much, and we can think about more and more of new ways through this technology, new things, new ideas, new collaboration, and every time it should be very different. So that's one of the exciting points. And also we are able to meet people who usually don't meet. That's very exciting too.
Yeah. Well, I love what you said about using, new things often, new ideas, learning new things. As we've all talked about, we love learning new things. But I like what you said about meeting people you wouldn't normally meet. That's sort of our whole thing. Is we're all coming online together to meet in one place and have discussions. And so just to explain to everyone, the monitor session was, we actually had, I think, about 35 or so different coaches come in every hour. So Kanako-san and the rest of the students had to meet so many different people from around the world with so many different passions, which, thank you, it was quite hectic, but cool. You got to meet a lot. So how did you feel about that situation? Of course, you can talk about the negatives too, but with all these different people coming in over just one weekend.
Okay, one small negative thing if I say is we have to introduce ourselves.
Every time. You could just start making up new things each time.
Yeah. We tried to do that actually, and that was really fun. Yeah, because at the different stages we meet different coaches. We actually got to learn a little more about ourselves. So first we really didn't know about ourselves. So we were like just saying names and where we live and stuff. And then as we meet new coaches one after another, we start sharing one another's commonality in a really good way. That was really fun part.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed it.
It's a good point, and I think we will certainly try to have less than 35 coaches over 20 hours.
Wow,
next
35
time.
was so rich, and it's incredible we could meet those brilliant coaches from all over the world in a really short period. of time.
Yeah, and thank you for saying that to those coaches. That's very kind if they're listening, but they were also super grateful for the experience and to meet brilliant people like yourself as well. So, hopefully we can continue to bridge, people around the world.
Yeah,
together.
it's great because we're all together.
Yes.
Yeah, everything worked very well together.
Yes, thank you. Together,
Thank you.
Yeah. United as home, as we say.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Kanako-san. Good to hear that. Yeah, that we worried about like coaches come and go every hour, but Kanako-san gave us good feedback. And of course, we are trying to continue to improve our program, Come Online program. So what would you like to see the next session?
It was actually, I can't actually think of anything to improve. It was already very well structured, very well arranged, and all the helpful materials were very to the point. It was amazing. And using many technologies, ethics, colorful, visually appealing to, it was great. Yeah. Maybe, only a small, like 1 minute or 2 minute of movie at some point would be actually, would make us more motivated when we were tired of discussion or when we are tired of ourselves lacking knowledge and stuff.
You're right. It was nonstop discussion, nonstop talking for 7 hours for a couple days in those 2 days. So that's a great point. Thank you. And I don't think anyone's ever said my slides were visual appealing. So thank you. I'll take that forever and keep that in my memory. But anyways, thanks for the kind words. But to add on to what Naho asked, I guess, of course, we'll talk about the SDGs in a minute because that was our big focus besides EdTech in this program. Are there any other discussion topics or activities you'd want to talk about, or any themes if we do another program, another monitor session to test out more, more curriculum, more content?
If I tried the second time, I would have to be more prepared so that I don't repeat the same thing,
I don't think you did.
There are 17 goals. So, yeah, there are so many more things to study about. Yeah.
That's true. That was one thing is we don't get to really hone in on one because we're so busy talking about all of them and then the presentation. So maybe we do one each weekend on each SDG. Who knows?
That's a great idea. Yeah. We will be SDGs guru.
Yeah.
You are already.
Well, actually, with that, I guess, Naho, we can move on to the SDG section.
Yeah, SDGs were very important to our program, United at Home. And as we mentioned, you did a presentation about SDG 4, quality education, and also SDG 17, partnership for the goals. So why did your team choose these two SDGs? Why do you feel connected to them?
Yeah. Partnership, because our team was very diverse. People are from Holland, America, Vietnam, and different part of Japan. So people are diverse, and we really enjoyed our diversity. But at the same time, diversity includes diversity is inequality of many different aspects, right?
Right.
So we felt, this person has this, but I don't. That person has this, but I don't. Yeah, we felt a little bit of differences too, and we chose to do this quality education because the opportunity is the most important thing for the diversity. To make people diverse, I thought each of us have to have different opportunities, different experiences. Yeah. Then one of the member was research focused.
Yeah.
And he actually suggested to do quality education and to make education curriculum better thing. And I think I thought that was a really good point. Yeah, when it comes to diversity and opportunities and stuff like that. And partnership definitely is important to work together with many people with different backgrounds. So, did I answer your question correctly?
More than enough, but I have more questions, of course.
Okay. Come on.
And, just to go off of that, your diverse team, and it was a fantastic presentation. I got a lot of emails from the coaches that just attended the presentation. As you know, there was a big audience saying, "Wow, this is incredible. Is this how all the presentations are in this program?" And I said, well, this was really our monitor session. So we hope. And so you guys served as such great role models to what an amazing presentation can be. But
all because of the arrangement. Very careful, kind, elaborate arrangement. Yes, we really enjoyed.
Yes, but well, thank you for that. But you still had a little less time each hour because you had to introduce yourself a million times.
Yeah.
But no, Kanako-san, I remember in something you were talking about that in the presentation was being proactive and preventing barriers and being role models for the kids and for ourselves, and talking about renewable nature, which I'm obviously a very big fan of. We've talked about that before. You talked about human trafficking and child labor, some of these big problems, but mostly, just being a proactive individual. So, which I thought was so fascinating and very inspiring. So I guess I don't have a question other than, do you want to elaborate a little about what you talked about being proactive and those aspects?
Yeah, just being proactive. Our answer to that is to learn more in a group setting. So we try to do self-study a lot. One of the good members was saying is that she manages a share house. Come on up, share house. And she said she really emphasized self-study is very important, but sharing is more important. And I really agree with that. So, try to study hard, to know about the world, what's going on about the world, and then get together and share in a group setting. So that's one way of being proactive about the world issue.
And that's the advertisement right there.
No!
Couldn't have said it better. But you're absolutely right. We can all self-study. And of course, you and me and Naho, we all search ourselves on how to be more proactive. But if we're not sharing it, then, we're only doing so much. So I really like that you said that, and you shared some organizations with us, remember? And so then that prompted us doing research, and each coach that came in got to see that and do research. So it's kind of a domino effect spreading.
Right. Yes. Exactly. Ooh, so excited.
I know. That's why I was so inspired, and I hope we can continue to do that and keep sharing our opinions. But yeah. So and what was the root vegetable that you talked about? The renewable. Oh my gosh, I can't remember.
Yeah. I gave an example of root vegetable because people wanted to know how to get connected with the nature. And I suggested gobo because gobo has a long root deep down under the ground. And yeah, I eat it regularly, almost every day, and that makes me feel more rooted.
Yes,
Down
more
there.
rooted.
Yes.
A great phrase right there, rooted, literally.
Thank you.
Okay, Gobo. Yes, I have it on my phone list to when I next go to a Japanese market, and I haven't been able to try it. But I wanted you to share that sort of the symbolism, because I thought that was a beautiful way to get connected with nature as well, which I hope we can all do.
Well, it's not available. You can try with carrots or other root vegetables too.
Yeah, I think that's great as well. And another aspect of being sustainable, and proactive. But yeah, thank you again. I want to say, Kanako-san, about that presentation. You and what was it? Team Pistachio Galaxy.
Pistachio Galaxy.
Yes.
Just so everyone knows, we talk about these serious topics, the SDGs, world issues, and the team name was Pistachio Galaxy.
I like that. But what the other team's name?
Platypus, right?
Platypus, you're right.
Platypus.
Kamonohashi.
Yeah.
Come on up, Kamonohashi, platypus.
Oh my gosh. It continues. It's full circle. It's full circle. Yeah. So what are you looking forward to, Kanako-san? We've talked about the program, but of course we're all not stuck at home. We're, like you said, we're here talking to each other, sharing opinions, being positive, and trying our best to contribute during tough times. What are you looking forward to in the coming year or beyond?
Yeah, thank you. Another new thing I learned from this program is that the other team did a presentation about ocean acidification or microplastics. Yes, things like that I wasn't really aware of, I really didn't think of. But now when I go to the supermarket, I used to buy many fish. Yeah, I used to buy fish a lot, but instead of eating fish too much, maybe my mind has a little shifted to eat more chicken instead of fish, because ocean may have a lot of microplastics. But again, it's our responsibility to protect the ocean and change the ocean. So yeah, we need to choose that's nature friendly products for detergent and other things, so that we don't pollute ocean and other environment.
Yeah, agreed. And it's so great, Kanako-san. I asked, what are you looking forward to in the future? And you just went right to what you learned from another group, from what they shared with you. I think that's so nice that your mind immediately went to what you learned. Yeah. That was a great presentation as well to the group Platypus that is listening.
Yeah. I never used acidification.
Yeah, me too.
Before.
The
words. And I was checking the meaning of acidification.
Yeah. And it's not just native English speakers learn new things in these programs as well. The coaches learn from the students quite a lot. So
wow.
As a staff member also, we learn a lot from you guys. So thank you.
Thank you for all the staff members, because without your supportive help, a long time of preparation and care, you are very patient.
It's the patience, but it's also the passion. We all enjoy it so much.
Yeah. Oh, and we over almost 25 minutes now. That's good.
Perfect.
So here's the final question, Kanako-san. Did your mindset change after the program?
Yes, I definitely try not to use plastic bag. I always bring recycling my bag for the supermarket shopping. Also, I need to I try not to buy any ocean polluting products.
Great.
Try to be eco-friendly.
Me too. I know every time, and with your presentation and the platypus presentation, both teams each day kind of, just talking about a lot, like you just said, you'll start doing it. You'll start being more proactive, and you won't buy it, or you'll try to get more connected to nature, or you'll do more research on some of these global issues. The little things is just what we hope for, and I know that someone like yourself also instills that feeling in the coaches too. So thank you.
Thank you, Kanako-san. Thank you for your time today.
Thank you so much for this opportunity.
So good to see you as always.
It's also, me too. Wonderful to meet you.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to meeting you both again soon.
Yes. Maybe in America too.
Yes.
Come on to Los Angeles.
Yay.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or Thailand.
Thailand.
We should go to Thailand too.
Yeah.
Please.
Yes.
Right.
Okay. So we expecting to do more interviews with other students. So please subscribe our YouTube and see you all soon.
Great.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Kanako-san.
Thank you.
Thank you.